ഹായ് ഹലോ കൂട്ടുകാരെ, നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻസ് ആൻഡ് അഡ്വൈസറി ബോഡീസിനെ കുറിച്ചാണ്. അതിലൊന്നാമത് ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ ക്യാബ്, സെൻട്രൽ അഡ്വൈസറി ബോർഡ് ഓഫ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ, the oldest and the most important advisory body of the government of India in education, was first established in 1920 and it dissolved in 1923 as a measure of economy, and it was revived in 1935. Diet, District Institute of Education and Training. The Diet serves as per service training institute for teachers in the district. Established in 1990, Diet aims to improve the basic education system and competency of teachers through regular training programs, projects, seminars, workshops, and other academic programs. DPEP, District Primary Education Program, was launched in 1993 as a national initiative to achieve universalization of elementary education (UEE). Through district-level intervention, the District Primary Education Program (DPEP) was started in a big way in Kerala in the year 1995. ECC, Early Childhood Care and Education. Early childhood care and education is more than preparation for primary school. It aims at the holistic development of a child's social, emotional, cognitive, and physical needs in order to build a solid and broad foundation for lifelong learning and well-being. ECC has the possibility to nurture caring, capable, and responsible future citizens. EFA, Education for All. Education for All is a global movement led by UNESCO aiming to meet the learning need of all children, youth, and adults by 2015. GDP, Gross Domestic Product. IES, Indian Education Service. The IES was formed based on the recommendation of 1886 Public Service Commission as a part of the Superior Education Service, which comprised also the Professional Education Service. KER, Kerala Education Rules. The Kerala Education Act 1958 and the Kerala Education Rules 1959. MLL, Minimum Level of Learning. Minimum level of learning emerged from the basic concern that, irrespective of caste, creed, location, or sex, all children must be given access to education of a comparable standard. MPTA, Mother Parent Teacher Association. NAC, National Assessment and Accreditation Council. The National Assessment and Accreditation Council is a government organization in India that assesses and accredits higher education institutions. It established on 1994. NCERT, National Council of Educational Research and Training. The National Council for Educational Research and Training is an autonomous organization of the Government of India which was established in 1961 as a literary, scientific, and charitable society under the Societies Registration Act. Its headquarters was New Delhi and it came on 1961. NCFTE, National Curriculum Framework for Teacher Education. It came on 2009. Is a Government of India draft crafted for proposing changes and update required to the National Council for Teacher Education, an Indian government body set up under the National Council for Teacher Education Act 1993, and it came in 1995. NCTE, National Council for Teacher Education. National Council for Teacher Education is a statutory body of Indian government set up under the National Council for Teacher Education Act 1993 in 1995 and is to formally oversees standard process in the Indian Education System Council, and it headquarters at New Delhi. The chairperson Vineet Joshi IAS. NIEPA, National Institute for Educational Planning and Administration. National Institute for Education Planning and Administration is a research-focused university located in New Delhi, India. The institute was set up by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. NKC, National Knowledge Commission. National Knowledge Commission was an Indian think tank charged with considering possible policies that might sharpen India's comparative advantages in the knowledge-intensive service sector. It was constituted on 13th June 2005 by the Prime Minister of India, Manmohan Singh. NUPA, National University of Education, Planning and Administration. RMSA राष्ट्रीय माध्यमिक शिक्षा अभियान, RUSA राष्ट्रीय उच्चतर शिक्षा अभियान, in a centrally sponsored scheme of the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India, for the development of secondary education in public schools throughout India. It was launched in March 2009. SCRT, State Council of Education and Training, in 1994. SCRT Kerala was established in 1994. SSA, Sarva Siksha Abhiyan. Sarva Siksha Education is an Indian government program aimed at the universalization of primary education in a time-bound manner. In the 86th Amendment to the Constitution of India, making free and compulsory education to children between the age of 6 to 14, established to be 206 million children in 2001. A fundamental right, Article 221A, the program was pioneered by former Indian Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. It aims to educate all children between the ages 6 to 40 by 2010. UEE, Universalization of Elementary Education. UGC, University Grant Commission. The University Grant Commission of India is a statutory body set up by the Government of India in according to the UGC Act 1956 under the Ministry of Education, and is charged with the coordination, determination and maintenance of standard of higher education, set up under the chairmanship of S. Radhakrishnan, to report on Indian university education and suggest improvement and extensions. Its inauguration was held on 28th December 1953 by Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad. UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. The United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization is a specialized agency of the United Nations aimed at promoting world peace and security through international cooperation in education, science and culture. The headquarters at Paris, France, and Director General Andrew Azoulay is founded on 16th November 1945. The Environment Protection Act came on 1986. The Forest Conservation Act in 1918, the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974, Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981, the Indian Forest Act 1927.